What's going on, guys? This is Maury,
Pat, and Dave from the Erie Better Beer Bureau. We're back with another beer review, and today we're doing Victory Oak Horizontal, which is their barley wine, Old Horizontal, aged in bourbon barrels.
Alright, so Victory is starting to get into the barrel aging. They did Red Thunder, and now Old Horizontal is the second one. They have a third one coming out here in March. Kind of a copper orange color coming out of the bottle there.
Yeah,
almost
nice.
turns to a red orange in the glass.
Yeah, like a deep red. I even want to say it's got some kind of off-white khaki colored head with almost a reddish tint to it.
Yeah, almost headed towards tan. Yeah,
about a half a finger.
Yeah,
very strong, like burnt amber color to it. That's pretty clear though.
I think from here I'm already getting the aroma.
Bourbon all over the place. In this
I'm getting a lot of hops in the there as well. Hops, bourbon, wood.
Actually, there's so much booze coming off of this beer that you almost catch whenever you sniff it.
I'm getting like candied fruits, like like a candied fig or like a cinnamon coated date or something like
dried
that.
fruit almost, Yeah.
It's like the second or third thing I smell in this beer whenever you take a whiff.
I agree with you though. The booze is definitely there.
Yeah, you can't exactly put your nose in this one and inhale deeply. It's
Cheers.
Cheers. That's tasty.
That's real tasty. It's not as boozy as the aroma might lead you to believe.
No, the bourbon's there,
but
it's kind of smooth, actually.
Right, it's real smooth.
You get this great, like, dark plum flavor. Right off the top. And then it just complemented by the bourbon.
And the bourbon's a nice, sweet bourbon flavor in this. It's not harsh. You get a lot of the earthy oak flavors from the barrel, like a charred oak almost. And, man, it is... I gotta go back in.
Definitely. I'm getting dark fruits, bourbon. I'm getting some hops, but honestly, I've had Old Horizontal a lot of times, being that we're from Pennsylvania. I used to absolutely love the beer. They skipped making it last year, and they made it this year, and I think this is an improvement upon it. You know what I mean?
It's definitely
amazing. This is really, really tasty stuff here.
And I love when a beer, we all have our expectations. I'm really pleasantly surprised with this one. Yeah, I'm getting even a little subtle caramel flavor out of this as well.
A little bit of a butterscotch.
Yeah. I'm going to go with a medium, maybe the stickier side of medium mouthfeel on this, heavier side of medium.
Yeah, I would say it's medium. I've definitely had thicker, barley wines.
Oh, me too, for sure. Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree. I think it's medium. I think the carbonation's on the low side. It's not completely not there, but it's definitely on the lower side.
It's got even a little more carbonation than some barrel-aged barley wines, or barrel-aged beers in general that I've had. But it's on the lower side in general. So
I'm a fan of this beer. It has I love the contrast. You got this bold dark fruit flavor, and then you have also this bold, bourbon flavor competing with each other for what you're tasting. And I would say I like this one even more than I like the Red Thunder that we did. This is a tasty beer. It's just a study in contrasts. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give this beer. I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 out of 5. This is a tasty bourbon barrel aged barley wine, and I'm hard pressed to think of one that I actually enjoy more than this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna go 4.5 on this one. I was leaning almost towards 4.75. Really, I'm really liking it that much. But I do want to go 4.5. I got to compare it to some other big barrel-aged barley wines. And I have to say, recently we did Mother of All Storms. And I gave that a 4.75. And this, I don't like it quite as much. But it's darn close. I mean, it's real darn close. But I'm going to go 4.5 on this one. It's an amazing beer. I love what Victory did with their barrel program. Yeah, 4.5.
Yeah, I'm going to round it right out at 4.5. I think that's exactly where this beer belongs. Victory is, I mean, people can say what they want. I thought Red Thunder was awesome. I think this is awesome. You know, these are good beers that Victory's doing here, and being that we're from PA, I'm really glad to see them doing it. I'm going to compare it to Bolt Cutter because that's another American barley wine aged in bourbon barrels, and I gave Bolt Cutter I think a 4.25. I think this was a little better at 4.5. You know, it's a great beer.
Absolutely, it is.
All right, until next time, guys. Cheers. Okay, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I'm waiting for. Can you hear me now? That you want to put his phone away?
Actually,
Let's do it like you told me.